Hey guys, so I'm here today with a postpartum video, and this video is a little bit difficult for me to make for a couple of reasons, which I will get into, and this definitely won't be the first round of these videos. So if you are a mom who is postpartum, if you're having any issues, I'm going to be doing probably a ton of videos on this, so please subscribe to my channel. If you go and check out all my social media sites down below, that's usually where I say when I'm going to be posting things, where I get my ideas from, and I like to communicate with you guys a lot, so that would be a great place to check. So I am currently 4 months postpartum. I had Liam on June the 9th, and I just did his 4-month update before this video. This will probably go up a couple days after. And I am suffering with a lot of postpartum issues, and I didn't even want to make this video until I did a couple of things first, but I kind of think it is important to do beforehand, just because it's kind of a serious matter and it's something important that I really want to get up. And ever since I've started having problems, I've been wanting to put this video up, and I've just been so hesitant, and then I keep going back and forth. And you know, it's kind of the same thing as my high-risk videos, where it's just like, I don't know, like, I want to get the information out there because there's not a ton of information out there, and you know, that's why I love YouTube. Like, I want someone to relate to my situation and be able to learn from it or help themselves. So I guess I'll start off with the not so heavy things first. I have decided not to weigh myself postpartum just because I know how down that's going to get me, and that's not a place that I want to go right now. But the positive thing on that is that I have noticed that I've pretty much maintained my weight since I've had him. I don't think I've lost or gained, honestly, which sucks because I do want to lose weight back to my pre-pregnancy weight and back to Raylan's pre-pregnancy weight. But on a good note, I have gotten a gym membership, and I am going today for the first time, and this is something I haven't been able to do for myself in years. I used to go to the gym every single day, sometimes twice a day. You know, I was really healthy, and I was really fit, and it made me happy, and it made me feel good, and so I'm really excited to do that. I probably won't ever weigh myself, you know, because it's not a number that I want to go off. I want to look at myself and feel okay, so don't really expect like weight updates, but I will be doing a bunch of just fitness updates, I think, on either this channel or my vlogging channel. I haven't really decided yet. I'm going to talk to people on my vlog channel today and see their thoughts on it, if they would rather see it there, or if I should just keep it to this channel, since this is more like me and Liam and Raylan, like mommy self-related. So that brings me to my second thing. My hair is really curly today, and this is not something that I usually do with my hair. My hair is extremely curly. This is how my hair is. I'm not the biggest fan of it. It's not too easy to deal with when it's in this shape, but I have some serious problems going on that this is what I'm gonna look like for a while from here on out. So I am suffering with probably, I don't even like talking about it. It's embarrassing, and you know, but it's my life. So I am struggling with severe postpartum alopecia, and as most of you know, I am a hairstylist. I went to school for it, and I was very well aware of what it is. It's basically postpartum hair loss, because, you know, okay, so when you get pregnant, your hair basically stays in the resting phase where none of it falls out. It usually grows a little bit, you know what I mean? It's not, I don't know, it doesn't fall out. So usually after you are done with pregnancy, everything that would have fallen out falls out. And it scares a lot of people because it's a lot of hair for some people, but mine is on a different level. I don't know if I'm going to show you because it's embarrassing once again, but I am suffering from pretty severe postpartum alopecia. I am losing all the hair I didn't lose and more. I am balding in spots. It's been going on for a couple of weeks now, and because I'm a hairstylist, like, my hair is my baby. And it's something that I've always taken pride in. I always like for it to look okay. You wouldn't know that from my vlogging because it's in a bun most of the time, but it's been in a bun especially the past month and a half because of the problems that I'm having. When I touch my hair, at least 15 to 20 strands come out, and that's a lot of hair. When I get in the shower, I'm not even going to insert pictures. I have them, and I was going to, but I'm not even going to because I don't want to gross anyone out. It looks like half a wig has been just chopped up in our bathtub. It's just way past losing hair. I am literally balding. Like I am losing all of my hair, and it's scary because I am a very self-conscious person to begin with, and the one thing I am confident in is my hair. And you know, that shows because it's bright red. Like I love it. I want attention drawn on it, and you know, to be losing all your hair is kind of a tough thing to be dealing with. So I try not to touch it as much as I can now. I wash it maybe once or twice a week, and I just leave it curly. I don't touch it. I put it up as much as I can. Like it's to the point where it's so bad that my hair is matting because so much hair is falling out, and it's just not, it's matting. It's so fast, and it's falling out so in like such large quantities that it's matting, and that's disgusting and embarrassing for me to say. But you know, I guess I'm here to say, you know, if this is happening to you, you're not the only one. I've done a lot of research on it aside from things that I've learned in school, and severe postpartum alopecia isn't common, but it's also not strange, or you know what I'm saying? Like there's still lots of people who actually suffer from this to an extreme extent, which sucks really bad because I don't know how to stop it. I have been taking my prenatal now every single day. Once again, I should have been anyways because I'm breastfeeding, but I'm taking it again because that's supposed to help. I have noticed a tiny difference. I haven't noticed a ton of a difference. I might start taking biotin. I am literally doing everything I can. Like I'm trying not to use heat on it. I'm trying, you know, to just take care of it and prevent as much of it from falling out as I can. Like I'm scared to even touch it because the second I touch it, tons of strands just fall out of it. So I'm hoping that's something that I can deal with, and that leads me into my next thing that I think I have a problem, a chemical imbalance, so to say. This is where things kind of get heavy, and this is why I think I'm going to be posting more videos more frequently about this, because I feel like I'm just starting my journey, and I don't know, I guess I'll just jump into it. I'm about 90% sure that I'm struggling with postpartum depression. I'm trying not to cry. Okay, this is like the 4th time I've tried to film this because every time I say that out loud, I about start crying. I have struggled my whole life with anxiety, with, you know, self-esteem issues, with bouts of what I assumed then was depression when it really, honestly, compared to this, was just sadness. But it's pretty extreme now. I'm not nearly as bad as a lot of people are, so I don't want you to see this and immediately get scared, because it's not really an everyday thing that I struggle with. It's always in the back of my mind because I know it's there, but it's nothing that affects me every single day. I apologize if the camera moved. I kind of took a break to, I guess, just gather my thoughts a bit before I just kind of jump into this, because I'm a little bit scatterbrained when I talk about a subject like this, and so just bear with me if I'm not making much sense. So, like I said, I've struggled my whole life with anxiety and bouts of extreme sadness. So, you know, around my birthday, around August, the beginning of August, I assumed that what I was going through was just a lot of stress from having a new baby and my anxiety kicking up, and one of those bouts of sadness that have happened multiple times before, but I couldn't understand because I had nothing to make me sad, really, you know, and I didn't understand why I was so upset. And that was the first time I reached out to someone, once I kind of realized that it wasn't normal. And I'm not saying postpartum isn't normal. I'm just saying I knew that what I was feeling wasn't what I should be feeling. And it's been a battle since then. I have tried to dismiss it multiple times and assume that once again I'm just struggling and I'm getting used to 2 children, and to an extent that is it, but it's recently gotten very, very bad. And I don't want anyone to think that I'm crazy. You know, that's why a lot of people don't talk about their depression. A lot of people think they're not being taken seriously. People get made fun of for it. People, you know, people don't take it seriously a lot of the time, and they do assume it's just extreme sadness when it's a lot more than that. It's debilitating, and it makes your anxiety be that much worse. It makes it hard to enjoy your family, and I just think it's important that everyone acknowledges that it is a thing and that it can happen to anyone, because I never in my life thought something like this was going to happen to me, and it's not something that I prepared myself for, and I was in denial about it for 2 straight months, essentially, and, you know, it's been a struggle, and it's hard to go through a whole entire day feeling numb and, you know, not understanding why you're so upset all the time and feeling like you're so alone when you have 2 beautiful children with you all day. And I just feel like I'm not able to be who I want to be for my children when I'm like this, and it's just, I don't want to cry about it. I'm trying so hard not to cry about it, but it's just, it's difficult. And, you know, for anyone else out there who is suffering with it or is pretty sure they're suffering with it, do not keep it to yourself, because that, I think, is what set me off the worst. I didn't say anything really to anyone about it for 2 whole months until about 2 weeks ago, when I had probably the biggest breakdown that I have ever had in my whole entire life. And, you know, at that point, it became very obvious to other people who care about me that I was having a serious problem, and I still haven't talked about it to a lot of people in my family because I don't necessarily feel comfortable talking to other people about it. I mean, yes, I'm saying it to the YouTube community, but it's different because, you know, you're not sitting in front of me questioning me over and over again, so it's a lot easier to talk about it, you know, because of that. So a lot of people in my family have absolutely no idea that I'm having issues, which is fine by me, and because, you know, the worst thing to do, yes, I want people to take me seriously, but the worst thing to do is to treat me different. And I've told Powell that, I have told my mom that, I've told my little sister that, like, I'm still me. And that's, I think, the biggest thing that I feel so lucky about, because in all of this mess, I still feel like myself. Like, I still know the happy and loving, energetic person is still inside there. I just have bad moments, really, really, really bad moments. And, you know, there's people out there who have this a lot worse than I do, and they can't fix it, and it's not just because they had a baby. They've been like this their whole life. And, you know, I think knowing who I really am helps bring me out of these situations that I'm in. And when I go into one of these modes where I'm just done for the day and I'm just sad and upset about everything and I have no motivation and I'm not happy, and, you know, knowing that I'm still in there and being able to basically feel myself trying so hard to pull myself out of it helps me and keeps me going every single day. And my beautiful children keep me going every single day. And I don't know, like, I don't know really where else to go with this. I guess just what I'm trying to get across is, you know, I've spoken to my mom about it. I've spoken to my husband about it. Like, we're getting me help. We've taken steps already to, you know, give me a break every once in a while. That's kind of what the gym is for, because it's something that I used as a tool to calm myself down a couple of years ago. And, you know, we just have a lot of things in motion right now to make me feel better about myself, because none of this is about my family, and I don't want anyone to think I hate my children or, like, it's one of those things, because that's not it at all. It's myself that I'm disappointed in. It's not one of those situations where I can't look at Liam because I just had him, or I can't stand my husband, or I can't stand this or that. It's myself that I can't stand. And honestly, it's not like that's any better than the other option, because to hate yourself sucks, and to be very unhappy with yourself and your decisions and the way your life is headed sucks, and it doesn't feel good. And, you know, I don't know, so I want to fix myself, and I want to move forward, and I want to be happy for my children. Here we go again. I'm trying so hard not to cry. I'm not being super, you know, good about it, because the girl doesn't want to mess her makeup up. Highlights too on fleek today. Woo! I just kind of realized that, you know, I'm so upset about all these things, and I want to be better for my children and for my husband and for myself. And a lot of these things I was upset about, I can do something about. And I think that's the biggest thing. The angry feelings and the sadness that comes when I'm having an episode of, you know, this depression, it's not unrealistic things that I can't fix for myself. And I think that's another reason why I'm so lucky. You know, I can do things. I want to go to school again. I want to get a career in something that I've been thinking about for a while and I'm in love with. I want to be a better mom to my children. You know, I want to go to the gym and better myself, make my health better, you know, lose pregnancy weight that's been bothering me for the past 3 years now. You know, I want to work on my anxiety that stops me from doing a lot of things a lot of times, and you know, it's all revolving around me and making myself better and furthering myself. And I understand why it's that, because I've always been a very independent, self-sufficient person my whole entire life. And I'm not saying my children have taken that away from me, because I love them and they haven't, but I've taken that away from myself. I've taken away my own goals to provide for them. I've taken away, you know, even taking care of myself to provide for them first and to provide for my husband first. And that's not a healthy way to live. It's just not, and I'm realizing that now. You know, when I made all those decisions to do all these things for my children and to basically turn myself into 100% mom and just lose Danielle somewhere in the midst of it, you know, I thought I was doing the right thing. And I thought that was what I was supposed to be doing. And it's not. That's not the right way to be a mom, because like everyone says, if you're not happy, how can you make your children happy? You know, if you're not okay, you can't make everyone else okay. And I think making those decisions has in turn created a very negative effect on my family, on my children. It's kind of put me in this position now where I'm so incredibly unhappy with myself. And honestly, I think I'm doing okay, keeping it together, to be like real with you. I was so scared this video was going to just totally not work out, because I was going to cry hysterically the whole time. But you know, I put myself in a bad spot, and I've forgotten how to take care of myself and how to put myself first in some circumstances, and you know, keep my goals going and push myself as a person. Just because you're a mom doesn't mean that's all that you are. You're still in there. You're still, you know, whoever you were before them. You know, you still can have goals and dreams and hopes and wishes for yourself. Obviously, keep your children in mind and work positively for them too, but do not, if I'd want tip to any new mom, someone who's thinking about getting pregnant, do not lose yourself. Do not lose yourself, and do not neglect yourself, because you are important. Here we go again. I'm trying so hard. You are important, and you'll always be important. And to your children, you're everything. So you need to realize that they do deserve the world. Your children deserve everything. And you can't give that to them if you're not okay with yourself. And I think that's basically going to be the end of this first video. You know, you can follow me on my journey on getting better and working on my own goal. You know, I am going to be going to a doctor to, you know, just 100% make sure this is what it is and I'm not just crazy, and see what their recommendations are from here on out. I know this is not a permanent thing. I can already tell from the way that it comes on. It's not a permanent thing. I can feel that there's an imbalance in my body after having him, and I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that I am no longer allowed to be on hormonal birth control, so my body can't figure out how to regulate itself again. With Raylan, I had hormonal birth control, and I leveled out really, really quickly. I think it all revolves around like my hair being like this, you know, my weight right now, and I think it all kind of stems back to the same thing. If my hormones are just so off balance, and I think that is triggered in turn postpartum depression, postpartum alopecia, and all these other things that I'm suffering from. So I guess, I don't know, I'm sorry if that was really intense, but you know, I felt really alone, and I felt scared to talk to anyone about it when I first kind of realized this was going on. And if this video does anything, I wanted to speak to someone. I wanted to speak to another mom who might be scared of this, who might think they're going through this, think they're alone through it, that you're not, and I'm here. You know, go to my accounts down below, on my social media. I'm there all the time. That's going to be the easiest way to contact me. I'm here for anyone and everyone, and I might not have all the answers because I can't even 100% figure myself out right now, but you know, at least there will be someone who's going through it with you and has figured a couple things out already, and I don't know. So I'm so happy to have just like gotten that off of my chest, and you know, I don't know, I'm so scared to put this up because I'm scared of certain people watching it, and I'm scared of, you know, people judging me for it, but you know, I think it's the best thing that I possibly could have done right now. And I'm here to help people. That's literally what my YouTube channel revolves around, is my experiences and helping someone else. So I am very happy that I was able to do this without crying literally the whole entire time. But I'm just gonna end it there. This is the first video in, I guess, a series of dealing with postpartum. That's hard to even say, honestly, but I think it'll be a good thing. And I think, you know, I'll be able to get in touch with a lot of people who may have gone through this before, and I don't know, so stay tuned. Maybe I'll do like a Q&A or something a couple weeks from now. I don't know, just let me know in the comments below any questions you have, or, you know, things that have helped you, or if you, I don't know, just, you know what I'm saying. But thank you guys so much for watching. I post here about once or twice a week. Go follow me below to basically be told every single time I'm going to post a video. I post it on Twitter, Instagram, everything like that. So thank you guys for hanging in there with my craziness, but I'll talk to you later. Bye!